you don't want to end up regretting down the line that you did not try doing that career switch and you feel stuck in your current career. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amanda. So today I'm going to be talking about something that's really important and personal to me. Like I always told myself that I'm going to talk about this sometime on my channel, but before we go ahead and start the video, please as always click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel and support your girl, let our channel grow. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get right to the video. As a child, I always wanted to be an accountant. When I was 12, I had this uncle of mine that studied accounting in the university, and I used to always ask him what accounting was about, right? So when he told me what accounting was about in the most plain terms as that I could understand at the time, I found it so interesting, and I told myself, maybe this is something that I want to consider doing. The following year, I took an accounting class in my boarding school, and I enjoyed it. I mean, like, as some of you may know, with accounting, it's either you get it or you don't get it. So fortunately for me, I actually understood it and I loved it. So I told my parents, hey, I think I want to be an accountant. And I remember at the time, my parents were not too excited about me doing accounting because at the time they wanted me to be a medical doctor, but medicine isn't for me. Like, it has never been for me. Like, I don't have the heart for medicine. I never did. So I told my parents straight up, hey, like, this is not for me. Like, I'm not even interested in the sciences. I want to do art. And coincidentally at the time, although like yes, that I was doing well in school, but I struggled with my science classes, especially biology. Oh my god, biology was the worst. I remember studying for it so hard a lot of times, and I still did not get it, and I just gave up and dropped it in boarding school. Yes, so definitely for sure I knew science was not for me, so I decided to go with accounting. I told myself I'm going to do accounting. So fast forward, when I was going to college, I already knew what I wanted to study, and that was really good because I know a lot of students going to college, they kind of like struggle. They don't really know what they want to do. They maybe have an idea, but they're not so sure. But for me, I already knew in my head that bam, I'm going to do accounting by hook or by crook. So when I went to college, I studied accounting, and I actually did great in my accounting courses. I also had some internship experience. I think I had two internship experiences out of the country, and then one of my internships was in the US with a small accounting firm. But I did not really have that, real public accounting experience because I actually wanted to be an auditor. I forgot to mention, by the way. So in college, I decided that I wanted to go into audit because I love the idea of traveling for work. Auditors travel a lot, by the way, so I just love the idea of traveling for work since auditors travel a lot. And growing up, like, my parents used to travel a lot for work, so I knew it's something that I wanted to do because I just envied it. I'm like, wow, like, just imagine working and traveling and working, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be me. But yeah, so it wasn't until I got into grad school, into my master's program in accounting, that I actually realized that it wasn't what I wanted to do. I got my first real public accounting and internship experience in America when I was doing my master's in accounting, and it was actually with a top 10 public accounting firm. But I realized that I didn't really enjoy it. It was still an audit, and I didn't really enjoy it. Like, I just found it so repetitive, and the only time that I really enjoyed working during my internship was when I was working on one financial analysis project that the managing partner at the office gave me. And I think he himself realized that I didn't enjoy the audit engagements, and he noticed that when he gave me that financial analysis project, I was like so excited about it, and I put my heart and soul into it. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed it, but the audit engagements were so boring for me. So that's when I realized, I started having my doubts about whether accounting or audit was actually what I wanted to do. So fast forward, I graduated from grad school and got a job as a tax specialist with Pricewaterhouse, which is a big four accounting firm. And oh my gosh, it was so boring. No offense to my accounting people out there, but it wasn't for me. Like, it was so boring. I found myself doing the same thing every day. Like, my job was so predictable. Every day I already knew what I was going to be doing. Like, It was the same thing every day, over and over, and I was not having it. I was just so done. I was like, yeah, this cannot be life. This is not for me. So then and there, I already knew that I wasn't going to do accounting in the long run. But I wasn't yet ready to take that big step and not do accounting or leave accounting. Like, I wasn't ready. So eventually my work permit was about to expire, and I was trying to figure out what my next move was gonna be, because like I told you, in America it's so hard to get permanent residence or to get a green card. Like, it's really hard. The easiest way to like stay in America long term is to actually get a company to sponsor you. And unfortunately for me, my company wasn't going to be sponsoring my work visa. So I had to figure out my plan B, and that's when I decided to move to Canada, to come to Canada to study. Well, initially I was trying to come to Canada to work because, my dear, I was tired of school. So I was like, I just want to work, come here and work. But unfortunately for me, I applied for jobs and I did not get any offer, because Canadian employers mostly like hiring people that are within the country and not outside of the country. And me, I was trying to apply, I was applying from America, so from outside of Canada, and I did not get a job offer. So that's when I decided to go back to school. So I remember talking with my dad, and my dad actually suggested that I should do a second master's in financial engineering. I'm like, no, like, I'm tired of school. Like, I'm not trying to go back to school. I had been going to school back to back for 5 years for my bachelor's and my master's, and I was so over it. I was like, there's no way that I'm going back to school for that long, because most master's programs are 2 years. So I was planning that when I come and study in Canada, I'll go for some simple program where I don't even have to stress myself a bit, because I was planning to just use it as a way to like pass time while I figure out my situation in Canada, or get a job or something. And that's why initially I decided that I'll do bookkeeping, a diploma in bookkeeping. Imagine, I had a master's in accounting and I was trying to do a diploma program in bookkeeping. So I told my good friend Dee and my mom, and they both were like, nah, that's outrageous, that's crazy, you're not going to go and do a diploma program in bookkeeping when you already have a master's in accounting. So they discouraged me, and they said I should go for something that will, be relevant to me and help me advance my career. So that's when I did a lot more research and came across the business intelligence program at Algonquin College here in Ottawa, and I went for it. Like, I saw the course curriculum, and it looked interesting. Like, there were a lot of tech courses. It's an IT program, so a lot of programming courses and other IT courses. So that's why I ended up, that's how I ended up moving here and doing that transition from accounting to business intelligence, or data analytics and business analytics. So I remember when I told one of my uncles here in Canada that I was moving here to do a diploma program in business intelligence, and he kind of discouraged me. Not that he discouraged me. He was like, oh, how can I have a master's and I'm trying to come here and like, downgrade and do like a diploma program, blah blah blah. And I was like, no, uncle, like, I've done my research and I think this is what's good for me. I think this is something that I really love. It's like, well, like, it doesn't make sense that as a master's holder, you're trying to like, instead of like going further, going a degree or diploma higher, I'm instead, taking a step back and doing some postgraduate or some graduate diploma in some college here. So college here is like the equivalent of a community college in America. So I was like, you know what, I've done my research and I've learned that you can get good jobs depending on the type of field, but you can get good jobs even with just a diploma in that specific field. So that's what I did. So I came here, and fast forward, I enjoyed the program. I was so excited about the whole program that I decided that this is really what I want to do. I did 2 co-ops in my last year of my program. I enjoyed both of them, especially the second one. And the second one was actually with my current employer. And I was working as a business analyst in the finance department at the time for my second co-op. But my first co-op was with a different organization, and I was working as a business intelligence analyst. So yeah, so fast forward, I did my business analyst co-op with my current employer, and I actually eventually got a job in the IT department at my company as a business analyst, and I was so excited because it was a full-time, and ever since then it's been an amazing journey for me. Like, I really love my job. Like, no day is the same. I love the fact that there is that unpredictability factor involved in my job. Like, I never know what to expect on any given day, because every day I'm working on different projects. I'm I'm working with a lot of people across the organization. So the reason why I'm saying all of this or telling this story is to encourage anybody out there that's contemplating, doing a career switch. Maybe you feel stuck in your current career, you're not happy with your current job or your current career, and there's another career that you find interesting and you want to try or to switch to, and you're scared or worried that maybe people will laugh at you, or maybe people will mock you, maybe people will judge you, maybe people will criticize you, maybe your loved ones will like discourage you from doing that career switch. Do not entertain all of those. Like, forget about that. Follow your dream, follow your passion, chase your goals, do what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, only you can decide what's best for you. They're not living your life for you. Like, you are the one living your life. You are the one that knows what's going to make you happy. You are the one who knows what's best for you. So if you feel like you're stuck in your current job or your current career and you're looking for a career change, or you're contemplating doing a career change, go for it. Like, you don't want to end up regretting down the line that you did not try doing that career switch and you feel stuck in your current career. No, like, go for it. At the end of the day, it's your happiness that matters. Like, nobody knows what's best for you more than you do. I mean, it's good to take advice from your loved ones and get their input, but you should be the person making the final decision, or you should be the one that has the final say in what you choose to do with your career or what you choose to do in your career. So that's why I decided to make this video, hoping that I can encourage one or two people out there that are contemplating doing a career switch, or trying to change a career path, but they're scared of being judged, or they're scared they're making a bad decision. You wouldn't know if it's a bad decision until you tried, right? So just do what makes you happy. I've never for one regretted my decision to change my career. Like, I'm so happy where I am, and I'm so excited about taking this my data enthusiast journey to another level, hopefully. So do what you're passionate about, follow your dreams. That's all I can tell you. I know I've said it so many times, but just do you. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. I really hope that it was insightful and it was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comment section below. If you have any video suggestions or things that you'd like me to discuss on this channel, feel free to drop your suggestions below and I'll be very happy to consider. So thank you so much, guys. Please stay safe and stay tuned for my next video. Bye and take care. Stay indoors, guys. Stay indoors.